Hello and welcome back to the Moldyworm Gaming channel. My name is Moldyworm41975 and this is the third episode of our Sunday night stream night series. So the first week we were playing The Crew 2, tonight we are playing GTA 5. Also I think last week we were playing Minecraft last week. So Adam jumped on to join us then. Today we are playing GTA 5 as you can see, and on the bottom of the screen you can see we are hosting a car show tonight, hopefully. So I joined a car show community the other day, and I went to a car show last night with Kyle on GTA. It was really cool. So I thought, why not have a go at hosting my own car show? So tonight we are hosting a favourite car show on GTA 5. So I'm going to grab my car real quick. We're going to be starting off at the Los Santos airport. So if you've just joined us and you want to join the session, add me on PSN. We're playing on PlayStation today. We're going to be starting from the Los Santos International Airport, and we're going to be driving around the map, hopefully stopping off at some cool places. Obviously I've got my favourite car is the classic Mini. Just turn that off real quick. And I've got my custom. I can't. There we go. Yeah, we got Henry in GTA 5 now. So let me just have a look real quick. We've got only one other person in the session right now. It is a closed friend session, so if you want to come and join us this evening, you'll have to add me on PSN. Moldyworm1902 is the PSN tag. And then just find me on your friends list once I've accepted you and come and join the session. So bring any car that you like. Supposed to be a favourite car, but it can just be sort of any cars that you really like in GTA Online. Bring them down to LSIA, that's where we're going to be starting off from this evening, and we're going to be cruising around the map, stopping off for some photos, hopefully, if we get enough people, that is. If we don't get enough people, then we'll find something else to do, I'm sure. And as usual, the stream will end around 6 o'clock, so we're going to be streaming for about 2 hours. I did start a couple of minutes late this evening, so apologies on that, but we should be still around 2 hours stream. So I'm just driving down to the LSIA now. I don't know whether to go in the actual airport or just go... Yeah, I think we'll just go in the car park here, because then there's like bays so everyone can park up. And there we go, that's perfect. So we've got one other person in the game right now, and it looks as though he's heading down to us. So make sure you hop on and come and join the meet, because we need a load of people to join this evening. So who's this? Ivory Coast is heading down to us right now. And it's also a chance for you guys to be on air with me, so you won't be able to join the party chat, but you can join the session. So if you want a chance to be in one of my videos, so to say, then come on down. I'm just going to take this moment while we're waiting to just adjust that camera properly. I did adjust it, but it has sort of flopped back a little bit, and that's much better, I think, right there. We've currently only got one person watching. I think that might be myself, because for those of you who have tuned in to the stream before, you will know I watch the stream on my iPad just to check that everything is up and running okay. So we've got another person right here.
LJT here.
Gonna give him a nice pip there, and I think we'll send him an in-game chat. So we do have quite a few of my car meet mates online, so I'm just going to send those people an invite to our game real quick. Send game invite. He's already in, so I'll just send all these people a game invite so they can come and join our session. These are all the people that are online currently. Right, we're just gonna send this guy a quick thing real quick. Oh, so we've just got a message there from Ivory Coast. He says he's watching the stream. Hi, how are you doing? Hope the stream is going to be a little bit more interesting than this. We have actually got another person in the session right now. We've got King Tasty, who is coming down to join us, I think. I think he's just taking a little bit of a back route to get to us there. There's nobody else currently in the thing, so we're just going to wait on a couple more people. Hopefully we do get enough people for a show tonight. I did put it out on the Flush Family Discord server, so if you're on the Flush Family Discord server and you're currently watching this, then come and join us. That camera has moved again. There we go. That should be a little bit better. That is much better. Okay, so we've got King Tasty's just turning up now. I'm not sure what car that is. Oh, it's a Banshee 900R. That's a nice car. So I'm just going to hop out my car and have a look at these two guys' cars because they're really nice. So at any point tonight, if you get out of your car, then could you please turn the engine on and have the lights on, just so we can see at night time. So first we're going to hop over here and have a look at Ivory Coast's car. So he's brought the Comet Retro Custom, and I think that's probably a modded paint job. It does appear so. I'm just going to get my flashlight out real quick. Yeah, I think that's a modded paint job. It's sort of like a light banana yellow colour, and he's got those blacked out tuner rims on there. He's got some low profile wheels on, And then he's just got the diffuser, which I don't think you can take the diffuser off of this car. And he's opted to go without a spoiler. He's just got the stock lip spoiler on there. And he's got the he's just got a nice simple bonnet on there with some hood catches on the ends there. Looks really nice. I like that a lot. And then coming over to the other side, we have got I keep forgetting what people are called. King Tasty. We got King Tasty's Banshee 900R. So this is the Benny's version of the Banshee, if you didn't know, which I'm sure most people do know. It's basically the wide body version of the Banshee, and he's got a nice livery going on there. He's got the Banshee livery. I don't know what the livery is actually called, so that's not what the livery is actually called. But he's got a nice dark blue colour going on, and he's got those nice simple blacked out tuner rims there, and he's got a nice simple bonnet. Looks really nice, and then he's just got the livery to spice it up a little bit. And on the interior, he's just got the racing seats with the racing seat belts in there as well, and he's got a little bobblehead on the dashboard there. Really cool. And then we've got my car, which is the Weeniacy Classic. I've tried to make this as similar to my car in real life as possible. So we've got the El Quattro wheels on there, which are supposed to be the Mamba wheels that I have on my car. Well, mine actually has Revolution wheels on, but yeah, Mamba is the closest wheels we can get in-game. They're called the El Quattro wheels. Mine also doesn't have lights on the grille, so the Tourer lights, mine doesn't have those on it. But it is British Racing Green, and it does have a white roof, and it is called Henry. My car is called Henry. If you didn't know, I've got some videos on the channel. Make sure you go check those out after this video of me driving the Mini, and hopefully soon I will be driving it a lot more. I've also gone for some mud flaps. Just think it looks a little bit better with the mud flaps on there. Mine doesn't have mud flaps on, but I think it just looks really good. And mine also has a chrome skirt, but unfortunately I couldn't really get the chrome skirt very easily, so mine has just got the British Racing Green chrome skirt. And we did just get a message from Ivory Coast. He said that he wants to keep the car simple. I'll just show it up on there. He wants to keep it clean. I definitely think you've done a really good job with that. I really like the look of the car. It's got that pearlescent ice white, I think, on there. Looks really clean, really nice. So I'm just going to hop into the inside of my car so I can show you the interior. So on the interior colour, I've just gone for British Racing Green, or I think it's called dark green or something in this game, just to sort of match the outside colour of the car, because my car is green on the inside as well. And then apart from that, there's nothing really can change on this car. The walnut dash there, mine doesn't have a walnut dash, mine is a leather dash. So unfortunately I couldn't get that option, but I've tried to make it as similar to my car as possible. We're just going to jump in Ivory Coast's car here and have a look on the interior. Okay, so he's got these nice sort of 3-point harness or 4-point harness racing seats in here, and then he's just kept the interior quite simple. He's not gone for the stripped out interior, which I think that's a lot better. I'm not so keen on the stripped out interior unless it is a race car build, so I like that he's just kept it nice and simple. He's got the electronic speedo there. I think that's an upgradable thing, so, but yeah, that looks really nice. And then just the yellow sort of trim stitching just to match the outside of the car looks really nice. So I'm just going to jump over into King Tasty's car now. Oops. I'll just close that door. There we go. And like with Ivory Coast car, King Tasty has gone for the carbon stripped 4-point harness race seats. Looks really good. It's kind of a race car looking build, so I think that fits quite well. And then I think he's gone for the race or carbon stripped interior. So we've got the stripped door panels, which are carbon fibre dash. We've got the big hydraulic handbrake in the middle and a load of switches and dials and stuff. And then he's just got the racing steering wheel there. And he's also got the Reaper bobblehead in the middle there. Looks really nice. So let's just see, has anybody else? Okay, we've got another person up here has joined us. I don't know how you pronounce that. Sayakio or something? Sariko, I think it is. So I think he's going to be heading down in a minute. So we'll just wait till we get a few more people on, and then we're going to sort of cruise from LSIA. We're going to cruise over to Vespucci Beach. We're going to go and park down here by the lifeguard sort of watchtower thing. So we'll just wait till a few more people come on. And I've got my phone right here. I'm just going to have a look on the Discord server and see if anybody else is joining us. It doesn't appear so. Okay, so I'm just going to put it out again on the Discord server. If you want to join the Discord server, it's Flush Family. Send me a DM and I will invite you to the Discord server. So we've got another message from Ivory Coast. He says, do we want to change the theme so maybe we can match the cars? I mean, I wanted this to be a favourite car show so that anybody, people could bring their own, people could bring any car they wanted, because I'm aware that not everybody has a lot of money in GTA. So, like this Duke's over here, it's not really an expensive car, but it fits in quite well at a car show. So, I mean, we might change the theme in just a bit. It depends. We'll see if anyone else joins, and if so, we might change the theme. But for the moment, I think it's okay. Sariko has brought his Imponte Dukes out. It's a really nice car. I like this car a lot. He's gone for the all black build with the chrome trim. You can see on the front bumper and the back bumper, and also around the windows and the wheel arches. And then he's gone for the Duke's wheels, just with the black in the middle. He's not got a custom number plate on, but you don't need one. And he's also gone for the chrome tip exhausts. Just adds that little slant on the exhaust, which I think is really nice. It's actually a very similar build to my Imponte Dukes. Mine is identical to this, except the trim colour I've gone for one of the metals. I think it's brushed aluminium. It's just a little bit more subtle. And then jumping on the interior, there's not like a whole lot we can change on the interior, but that's the interior. It's basically just the same as all the other muscle cars in the game. They all seem to have the same interior, but still a really cool car. I really like it, and yeah, I think it's really cool. So I don't think anybody else is in the is joining us. So we're actually going to go and drive over to Vespucci Beach now. So if you all just want to follow me. Just wait for yeah, he's coming. Okay, so we're going to go left out of here and we're going to head to Vespucci Beach. Okay, so we've just received another friend request, so I'm just going to head over to Vespucci Beach and then we'll accept that. If your car gets dinged on the way, then you can go and fix it if you want to. I have no idea what that truck was doing then. That truck was totally lagging out. Okay, so at this junction, don't know what I was going to say then. We're going to go down to the beach and we're going to park at the lifeguard tower there. There's some parking spaces, so we're going to go to there. There we go. So if you just want to park on the pavement and just park at a little bit of an angle there, just how I've done. If we can all park on the same side, that would be quite good as well, because I'll try and get some photos. I'm just going to quickly accept that PlayStation. Okay, and we're back, and it's just started raining, which is not really the weather you want for a car show, but there we go. I think what we'll actually do, we'll move over to these spots just over here. I think these are a little bit better. They're just a little bigger as well. Okay. We'll just have a look, see if anyone else has joined. Okay, so we currently don't have many people. We've got 5 of us, 4 of us. And it's also raining. Not the greatest car show. Nothing to do with the cars. It's just to do with the weather. So hopefully we're going to another person has just joined the session, it said. I can't see where. Oh, here is the next other person. I'm just going to message them. I think Ivory Coast is just going to repair his car. So Cody is actually one of my mates. I invited him, but I don't think he knew that it was a car show, so I'm just going to let him know that we're having a car show so that he knows. Yeah, basically. I just wish it would stop raining, because it'd be a lot nicer if it was not raining. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I'm just going to put the bonnet up so we can have a look under the bonnet there. So I'm just going to get this. No, I don't want to get my sniper out. There we go, that's better. So we've got the nice classic Mini. We've got the transverse engine in there. I actually like how similar this is to the real Mini. So I have a classic Mini in real life, and the engines are sort of like on the side, how you can see here, and I like that Rockstar have done that because that's how they are in real life, so that's really cool. We got some messages. We've got one from Jose Taylor, and he says, I might come on soon if GT Online downloads. Yeah, sure, you can join our meet. Just send me a friend request on PSN. It's MoldyWorm1902 if you want to send me a friend request, and then just join. It's a closed friend session. We're having a favourite car show at the moment, so bring your favourite car down here. We've got the Imponte Dukes here. It's just got a big meaty V8 under the bonnet, as you would expect from this muscle car. Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice detailed engine for one of the older cars. A lot of the older cars in GTA Online have sort of very unrendered engines, so yeah, it's really nice. And then Tasty has got his Banshee. There we go. So this is obviously a Benny's car, so he's put the engine bracing on there. That I think is an upgradable feature, and he's also gone for some of these vertical ram pipes, or whatever they're called, basically engine trumpets we call them. He's not gone for the upgraded engine because you can see it's like really untextured, so maybe he's not got enough money for that, I'm not sure, but I'll definitely try and change that in the future. And I forgot to mention earlier, he's gone for some upgraded exhaust. He's got these side exit exhausts there, and he's also got the rear bolt-on arches. I think that's an upgradable feature. You can tell me if it's not. And he's just got a nice simple dovetail rear spoiler there. Really nice, just a little lip spoiler. So it looks really cool. So we've got, I think another person has just joined us. Yeah, Cody has just come down. So we'll see what car he's got in just a moment. And oh, we've got another person, the Danger Man, or the Danger 507. He's just joined us, so he'll be coming down in a minute. Okay, so Cody's just turned up in a Pegassi Reaper. So just park up, and we'll have a look at his car. Oh, also Ivory Coast has just returned with a different car. So he's got the what's this called? The Ubermac Sentinel XS, I think it's called. So it's based off the BMW M3, I think. he'll correct me if I'm wrong there. He's just gone for a nice, simple, clean look once again. He's got some nice tuner rims on there. Looks really nice with the black in the centre. He's gone for some tinted windows and a nice light blue colour. And then he's gone for the street racing intercooler on the bottom there. I'm not sure this is a custom hood. He'll probably let me know in just a second. And I think this is the one that you can put the roof down as well. I could be wrong. There is a Sentinel where you can put the roof down. So it looks really nice. This is a really great car to customise in GTA. If you're really strapped for cash but you want to join some car meets and you're struggling for a good car to customise, the Sentinel XS, you can buy it really cheap, but you can also find it on the street really cheap, and there's some pretty decent street modifications for it, so you can take this car to a car show. We've then got Cody's Pegassi Reaper. So he's gone for a matte red, I think. It does appear to be shiny, but I think this is a matte red. And he's gone for some lowrider wheels on there with the white wall tyres, and he's got some nice I think this is the black light neon lights underneath, or this might be just a dark blue. And then he's gone for a big spoiler on the back there. Looks really nice. There's not a whole lot of customization with the Reaper, but I think as it is, it looks like a really nice car. In case you didn't know, it's sort of a cross between a Lamborghini. Pegassi is Lamborghini in GTA Online. It's a cross between a new Lamborghini and also the it's another car. It was the one that they jumped between the buildings on Fast and Furious. I can't think what the car is called at this moment in time. It will come to me eventually. I also don't think you can open the back on this. I'm not sure. I do have one of these, and I don't think you can open the back because the engine is obviously in the back. It's a rear-engined car, so the boot is sort of like the front. But yeah, really nice car. I like the colour. I would maybe have put some better wheels on. I'm not too keen on the wheels, but the car looks really cool. Oh, the Lycan Hypersport, thank you very much. Yeah, that was the car I was thinking of. The car they jumped between the buildings. It's the Lycan Hypersport. So it's a cross between the Lycan Hypersport and the sort of a new Lamborghini. I'm not sure which Lamborghini. Just a new Lamborghini, I guess. I think it's primarily based off the Lycan Hypersport. But yeah, really nice car. We've got some more comments from Just Lollyfagging. He says, yo, hello, how are you doing? And Sir Blue Beret Channel has tuned in once again. He says, hi, how are you doing? The raining has stopped, which is nice, and for some reason the bonnet has closed on my Mini. So I'm just going to open that and shut it again. And that's the boot. That's another feature I quite like. The boot on classic Minis opens downwards, like you can see here. The boot opens downwards, like you can see here, and on classic Minis, that is actually how the boot opens. The boot on my Mini does this, so that's really cool. So I'm glad Rockstar added this car. I think it's a really cool car, and yeah, I'm glad I can put my custom number plate on there. Henry's in GTA Online. We got another comment in the in-game comments from Sariko128. He says, you're a good streamer and I love the stream. Thank you very much. That means a lot. I don't get that many people tuning into the streams, So yeah, anyone who's tuning in, thank you very much for watching at this moment. If you're watching now, leave a comment on the in-game, on the side over here. Put Henry in the comment section to let us know you're watching. So I'm just going to have a look, see who else. So we don't currently have anyone else joining us, so we're going to move on once again. We're going to go for a little bit of a trip up the coast now, and we're actually going to go here to this. It's sort of like on the Great Ocean Highway. It's like a little car park area, so you'll see when we get there. So if you just want to follow me and put your headlights on if you want to. We got a comment from Cody as well. He says, I'm watching the stream. Well, thank you very much, that means a lot. So we're just going to hold up for a second and just make sure everybody's coming. Yeah, okay. This looks really cool. All of our cars parading out of Vespucci Beach. Just watch for any traffic cars because they can derp out a little bit. I noticed on the car show that I went to yesterday, there was a lot of people in the session. There was about 25 of us, and the traffic doesn't load the same for everybody, so occasionally cars would lag out in front of you. So if that happens, then just like that, just be careful. That actually didn't damage my car, which is lucky. We're going to turn left here to go onto the thing. I'll try and give you a bit more warning because I know it doesn't always. I think there's a 10-second delay or something for YouTube, so we're going to turn right up here to join onto the highway. Watch that car right there. And cars are a little bit interesting sometimes. We can give it a bit of a run down here. I don't know why my lights keep turning off. It is extremely annoying. I've actually got the musical horn right there on the Classic Mini. On the Weenie Issy Classic, I should say, because it's not a Classic Mini. Based off a Classic Mini. But my Mini in real life, I do have that musical horn on my Classic Mini. So, yeah. If you want to go and see that, I've made a video of that on the channel. So we're going to turn in here. It's sort of, I don't know what this place is. I think it's like a hotel. But I think it's quite a cool area. We've got a decent sort of car park. And it's sort of right by the beach, which is quite good. I'm going to actually park in the disabled car park right here. So if you all just want to park sort of over on this side. Yeah, it's sort of right by the highway, as you can see, but we also have the beach right by, so I'm just going to put the engine on real quick there. As you can see, I'll go around the corner here. I think it's just a hotel on the side of the freeway. We're right on the beach, which is, I think it's a really cool location actually for a car meet. Yeah, we've got, okay, that's quite interesting. I just noticed. So we've got the American flag, obviously, and the UK flag, and we've also got the Scottish flag. And in case you didn't know, the reason they have these three different flags is because obviously the game is set in America, but Rockstar actually have a they have sort of a headquarters thing in England, and the main development team is also, I think, in Scotland. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's correct, or something similar to that. So that's why that is. We've also got a pool area, which is quite cool, and obviously, as I mentioned, we're right by the beach, which is cool, so we can go for a late night swim. We've just received another friend request, so I'm just going to accept that real quickly. Okay, and I'm back. So we've just accepted that friend request, so hopefully they will be joining us very shortly. We're going to head back to the cars now and see if everybody has lined their cars up for us. But yeah, also let me know in the comment section right now or on the live chat, what do you think of this car meet location? So we started off in the LSIA car park, then we went to Vespucci Beach sort of area there, and now we're at this location. I don't know what you'd call this. I think it's like Chumash this area is called. So let us know what you think of each location. Do you like the locations? Do you want to see more GTA car shows? I really enjoy going to them, and hopefully I'll have a video coming out for you this week of the car show that me and Kyle went to the other day. I'll post some pictures on my Instagram before then, so keep an eye out on Instagram for those pictures. But it was a really fun meet. So yeah, we've got some more comments. We've got one from Sir Blue Beret channel. He says, did you hear about the next update being a casino update, but not just as casino, it'll be a new business too? I have heard about the casino DLC. I've been trying to keep up to date as best as I can with that. I'm not going to be posting any videos on the channel about that, but I have been keeping up to date about it. I did post out, I think it was on my Facebook page, of some of my predictions for the casino and how it's going to work. I think it's going to be very similar to the nightclubs, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's going to be quite similar to the nightclubs, so yeah, I think you could be right with the new business. I haven't actually heard anyone confirm that there is going to be a business side of it, but I think it's very likely that's going to be a part of it. Then we also got a comment from, I think it's pronounced Jose Taylor, correct me if I'm wrong. He says, next stream can you do a Crew 2 car meet? So 2 weeks ago, when I did my first episode of this live streaming stuff, we were on the Crew 2, and I mentioned that I wanted to do some more Crew 2 videos, so definitely, might not be next week, but in the future I will definitely do a Crew 2 car stream for you guys, so keep an eye out on my social media pages. If you're not following me on one of my social medias, definitely go and check that out now. There is a link in the description below, because right before I'm about to stream, I will post on all my social medias what we're going to be streaming. So if you want to join me on one of my streams like we have today, then yeah, go and follow me on social media so you can be updated with that. We've also got a comment from Sariko. He says this location is nice. Yeah, I thought this was quite a nice location. It's quite a good car park. Usually there's a lot less cars in this. There's quite a few cars today, but it's by the beach, and yeah, in the daytime you get a pool party sort of going. It's really good for sort of doing car meet videos. So when you do it on the Rockstar editor, you'll see in sort of movies like Fast and Furious. On one side they have the car meet, and then on the other side they'll have a pool party going on. So I think it's quite good for that. So yeah, I really like it for that. We've also got a comment from King Tasty. He says, "Can you invite me back, please?" Has he left the session? I will send him an invite. King Tasty. I think he's in the session, isn't he? Yeah, King Tasty's over here. So he's going to come and join us. We've got V Shift Disappear. I think he's going to head over here. So we'll just wait for those guys to come over. Then we're going to move over to our next location, which I will show you on the map now, so you know that where we're going. We're actually going to go. We're going to go for quite a long stretch here, and we're going to head all the way up to the Beaker's garage at the top of the map. So that's the one up here. So you'll be able to fix your cars when we get up there. So that's going to be our next location. We're just going to wait till those guys come to us, and then from there we're going to head over. So I'm just going to check out the comments. We've got one from TMPYS the man. He says, "Can we change the theme maybe so we can match the cars? It's going to look really nice for a photo shoot." And we've got one from King Tasty. He says, "You're the best." Thank you very much, King Tasty, that means a lot. We can change the car theme. What we'll do is when we get to the next location, we will we'll all try and match the theme. So I'm going to change the theme right now sort of to JDM cars slash sort of tuner cars. So it's going to be like a Tuners and Outlaws street style, because a lot of you guys are turning up in those cars. So yeah, that will be our theme. So I'm going to go and change my car in a minute, but we'll drive up to the top of the map first, and then we'll change. So someone's just turned up in a police car. I don't know if that's a player. No, I think that's just someone with cops on them. So we've got Cody's gone here. We've got two more people. So I'm just going to jump in an NPC car real quick and call out my other car. So we're changing it to a street racing theme for our next meet location. I've also just got cops. Oops. So if you guys want to head up to the top of the map right now. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just pull over to the side here. Just turn that off. I'm going to call in my car, and then we'll all just pull over here and we'll cruise up to Polito Bay then.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Okay, what car should I go for? I think we're going to take a car that not many people, not that you see very many cars of at car shows, and that is the Sentinel Classic. You don't see many Sentinel Classic cars at GTA Online car shows. So we got another comment from Jose Taylor. He says, "I wish GTA Online would download." I know the frustration, man. My internet is absolutely shocking. So when I want to download GTA Online updates, it takes for absolute ever. We're going to be streaming till 6 this evening, so it's going to be a 2-hour stream. So if it downloads in that time, then send me a friend request and definitely come and join the session. So we're just waiting for everybody now. We're gonna head up to Polito Bay now. We've just received another friend request, so we're gonna drive up to Polito Bay, then I'll accept that. So when we get up to Polito Bay, if we could all arrange ourselves on one side. I'll show you when we get there so we can take some photos. That would be really cool because I would like to post them on my Instagram page. I won't really be posting many car show pictures on any of my other social medias. It'll only be on Instagram, so if you want to see the car show pictures from this stream, then stay tuned on my Instagram for them. Go and follow me on there, and yeah, maybe your car will be on the Instagram page. Oh, I just love the sound when you go for a tunnel. This also has a really nice turbo flutter noise, so I'll let you guys listen. When I let off the throttle, you can just hear that turbo flutter. It sounds really nice. I think it's a really underrated car in GTA Online as well. The Sentinel Classic. It's a really nice looking Japanese, not Japanese, it's based off a BMW, so it's German. Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a really nice looking German car. It's a classic car, but it's also a car you can take to street racing car shows. So I'm really happy. I really like that it fits in sort of two categories. I don't know if you feel the same, but yeah. So we're almost at Palito Bay now. Not too far off. We're going to park up. I'm going to quickly accept this friend invite, and then we are going to arrange ourselves so I can take a photo. If you're wondering, the best way for me to do the photos, I find, is to just record sort of a 10-second clip of Rockstar Editor, and then go into the Rockstar Editor and sort of just move the camera around, and then there's an option to get rid of all the options, if you know what I mean, on the minimap, and then you can just take a screenshot of the blank page. So we're going to turn in here. If everybody could fix their cars up as well and then just come back out again, that would be really great. And we've got some more comments. Jose Taylor says, how do you know when? I think he's referring to how do you know when the car meets will be. I've posted it on Discord. I'm on a Discord server, a street racing sort of Discord server, car meet Discord server. It's the Flush Family Discord server, so if you want to join that, I do post it on there. But I also post it on all my social medias, so follow me on Instagram, Twitter or Facebook. That's what I'm on. There'll be a link in the description for you to go and follow me. I post it on all three social medias before I'm streaming, so as long as you follow me on one of them, you'll definitely see it. And I stream every Sunday from 4 till 6. So yeah, if you want to tune into the stream, 4 till 6 every Sunday. Jose Taylor says, also other people's car shows are taking place. I'm aware there are some other car shows taking place, so that might be why there aren't so many people joining, but yeah, we got a few people in now. If you could all put the bonnet down and keep the headlights on, just so I can take a photo, and then after I've done that, we can put the bonnets up again, and we can all have a look under the bonnet. So, who is this person? I'm not sure whose car this is. I'm just going to pull it forward a smidgen, just to there. And if this person, who is this? Ivory Coast, if you could just pull your car forward a little bit, just sort of a meter or so, that would be really good, just so they're all in line. I don't know whose car this is. King Tasty, if you're watching, could you please put the headlights on as well? We've got some more comments from Cody Jones. He said, Why didn't you go off PlayStation? Don't know what he means. Okay, so I've just accepted that person's friend request, so hopefully they will be joining us as well. So everybody, I think, has got their lights on. Who's this car at the end? Could this person please put their lights on? Oh, I'm not sure whose car this is. I don't know if that's Cody's car. Cody, if it's your car, can you put the lights on, please? And who's this was? I think this was King Tasty's car. I'll just message him actually. I think it was King Tasty's car. King Tasty has left. I can't remember whose car this was. Okay, have we got some more people in the... Okay, we've got another person over here. Oh, that's Sariko. I've just accepted another friend request, so another person probably will be joining soon. Cody says, which is your favourite car? Okay, I'm going to exclude my car because obviously I love my car. That's why I chose to bring it to the show. So I'm going to exclude my car from the bunch here. I'm going to go along each car and I will pick my favourite. So we've got over here, I'm not sure whose car this is. I don't think this is Cody's. I think Cody's is the car up there. But we've got a LG Retro Custom. It's based on the Nissan Skyline R34, in case you didn't know. Yeah, I'm not sure whose car this is. Who is this? Oh, this is V-Shift to Disappear. So he's got a really nice car here. It's sort of an orange tint with an orange colour with the pink pearlescent. Looks really nice. And he's gone for some sort of copper coloured street wheels. And he's decided to remove the hood. I actually quite like it without the hood. It does look really cool. You can see the cam belt there. And all of the engine. Looks really nice. And he's just gone for a simple little spoiler on the back. Really effective. And then just the big bore exhaust. So I actually really like this. Oh, he's also gone for the roof spoiler as well. And the sun visor. It looks really cool. I do like the colour. I'm not so sure about the pearlescent pink. I probably would have changed that. But I do really like it. Then we have Ivory Coast. He has brought out another car. He's also got an LG Retro Custom. He's spitting some flames there for us with those nice double back exhausts. He's gone for a sort of metallic grey with pearlescent ice white, I think. And he's also got some nice simple tuner rims there. Grey, I think they're just the standard alloy wheels to match the grey. He's also gone for a nice simple lip spoiler on the back and some vortex generators. He's also gone for the bolt-on arches and a roof scoop, and he's also decided to take off the hood. I think this looks really nice. It's really clean, really simple. All of his cars so far have been really clean, so I really like that. It's definitely got a good taste. The only thing I would say is the cam cover that you've got on here. I would have left the cam open. I like to see the cam spinning around when the engine's on. So I would probably have left that open. Other than that, really nice. I like the removed bonnet look. I think it's really cool. And then on the interior, he's just gone for some nice simple red seats sort of to match the engine. Looks really cool. And then we got my car, is the Sentinel Classic. I've just gone for a simple black and some simple tuner black wheels there. We've got the exposed intercooler with the intercooler washer on the bottom. And I've gone for some sort of touring lights. and I've also gone for a simple secondary black that just sort of outlines the car, and then I've just gone for the classic BMW spoiler on the back there. Just think it looks really effective, and I decided to go for the aerial as well. And then we've got the, I forget what this car is called, I'm just going to jump in and it'll tell me, won't it? The Flash GT, that's it. I couldn't quite think what it was called. So the Flash GT, I think this is Cody's car because he's stood behind it. Looks really cool. I think this is a matte black. It looks a little bit green. I think it is matte black though. And he's gone for the secondary white. He's gone for some nice tuner wheels on there as well. They are actually street wheels. I just keep calling them tuner wheels because it's sort of like what a tuner car in real life would have. So yeah. Also in the inside there, looks really nice. And we've got a massive spoiler on the back, and a massive big diffuser with the centre exhaust there as well. I like the centre exhaust. I think that's really cool. The spoiler I think is a little bit over the top. I would have gone for a smaller spoiler, but other than that, looks really nice. And we've got the tow hook on the front there. And obviously, I can't remember whose car this was. But yeah, it's a really nice car. I think they've actually left the session. I think this was King Tasty's car, but I think he's left the session. But his car just hasn't despawned because we keep looking at it. But it's a really nice car. But to sort of summarise what Cody was asking, I actually really like I can't think whose car it was now. Was it this car over here? No, it was who's this? No, that wasn't it. It was oh, it was Ivory Coast's Elegy Retro Custom, the grey one that I was just showing. That is my favourite probably out the bunch. Here it is. This is the one. This is probably my favourite out of the bunch. Looks really simple, really clean. Nothing too crazy. Just looks really cool. So yeah, that's definitely my favourite out of the bunch. Second, I think, would be V-Shift to Disappear. I really like this. This is a really nice car. The only thing that I don't like is the pearlescent hot pink. If it had like a pearlescent orange or something, then I would like it a lot more. But yeah, so we're just waiting for, who's this, Oliver I think he was called. I'm not sure whether he's coming up to join us. Excuse me, I'm just gonna grab a drink. I'm not sure whether he's coming to join us or not. I think he is. So we're just going to wait for him, and then we're going to head off to our next location, which is actually going to be the Sandy Shores runway over here. So actually, because he's sort of over here, if we start heading over to there, he might be able to just sort of cut across here. So if everybody wants to just follow me, we're going to be going to the Sandy Shores Airport. We'll go around this way because it's not too far. Just make sure everybody is coming. We got a message from Boss Poss. He says, I'll head Sandy Shores. Thank you very much. That's super. I think everybody is coming. Yeah, everybody's coming. We're going to head over to Sandy Shores Airport. We might even do some drag racing. I did put on Discord that we weren't going to be doing any drag racing, but we've got some street cars out now, so why not do a little bit of drag racing? Whoa, that NPC was just doing some weird thing there. So I just thought with going to Beaker's garage, which is where we just were, it just gave us all a chance to repair our cars as well, because I think some of us banged our cars up a little bit. Although Cody's just smashed into a traffic car there. If you want to go and fix your car up at the Sandy Shores garage, then feel free to. Is everybody coming? Oops, sorry mate. Oh, yeah, I think everybody's coming. Oh, Cody's a bit of a reckless driver this evening. Yeah, if you want to go and fix your car up, then feel free to. Oh, sorry mate, I keep ramming into your car. I might actually just go and fix mine up real quick. So we are going to be meeting up at Sandy Shores, but I'm just going to go and fix my car up because it's a little bit dinged up, and it's also got some mud on it now. And also we've got a message from Woody. He says, liking hot tonight. I don't know what you mean by that, Will. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific. Oh, he means looking hot tonight. Oh, thank you very much. If you want to come on and join us, Will, we're having a car show currently. You can come and show off your car. There we go, that's better. Okay, is anybody else? I don't think anybody else is coming up to fix their car, but that's fine. I'm going to head over to Sandy Shores now. We've got another message from TMPSPYS. He says, if we're going to drag, maybe we can change the theme to muscle cars. That'd be quite funny if we changed the theme twice in one stream, but we could definitely do that, yeah. I own a lot of muscle cars. I actually collect muscle cars in GTA Online, so I have 2 office garages full of just muscle cars. So I've definitely got plenty of choice to pick from. I've just dinged my car up again. I'm not going to fix it again. I think we could definitely we could change it to muscle. I don't know whether everybody has a muscle car, but if everybody wants to go and hop into a muscle car, then you can do that. If you don't own a muscle car, then just pick a car that you want to drag race in, something that's pretty quick. Don't go for a supercar, because that's just going to be way overpowered compared to everyone else if they have muscle cars. But just pick something that will be able to, yeah, something that will match a muscle car. So we're changing the theme again to muscle cars. So I'm actually just going to jump in this buzzard right here, and so I can call in my actually, a better way to do this. If you've got a motorcycle club, start up a motorcycle club, go to Motorcycle MC, and you can return your car to storage, and then you can just call out whatever car you want. It's a really quick way to call in a new car. We've got another message, this time from Tearless Mage 5, I think that's how you pronounce it. He says, hey, it's Maverick Frozen, what do I need to do to join? If you want to join, add me on PSN at moldyworm1902, so that's MOLDYWORM 1902, all one. Add me, and then I will accept the friend request and then join the closed friend session that we're in. Just thinking which car to pick out. I don't know which car I should pick. I'm gonna go for the Nightshade.
It's on the way.
I think it's a really nice car, the Nightshade. I used to absolutely hate the Nightshade. I thought it looked really horrible. And then I got a build that made the Nightshade really cool. I thought it looked really good, and that's this build you're going to see now. We've got the side pipes going on there, we've got all black, and we've got some nice low profile wheels. I think this thing looks really cool. I don't know whether you guys agree, but I really like the look of this. I don't know how fast it is, but it looks good. Fearless Marge 5 says it's not giving me the option to join the session. If you let me know your PSN name, I will send you an invite. So let's just see where everybody is at. Who is this? That's King Tasty. He's just coming up to join the meet. We've also got, who's this? I think this is Cody. Oh, this is Oliver. He's just making his way over. Who have we got over here then? We've got Cody and Ivory Coast over here. Ivory Coast has jumped into his Coquette Blackfin. I think that's what this is. And Cody's brought out his Sabre Turbo. Really nice car. He's gone for the grey look with the sort of matte black trim on the front there. Looks really cool with the big scoop on the bonnet. I think it looks really nice. TMPYS, let me know if I'm saying that wrong, because I'm not very good with people's names and such. He says, let's have a guy in the middle of the cars who waves the racers off. I think that's a really cool idea. I'm very sorry I have to keep adjusting this camera, but it keeps flopping. I need to just change the I just need to adjust the mounting a little bit. I don't know how that person is going to do it. I think they could just shoot a flare off. It's probably the easiest way. So the starter can just shoot a flare off, and when the flare goes like that, and when it lands, that's when the cars will set off. I think that's the easiest way to do. So thank you for suggesting that. Big Tasty has brought over his Banshee, so I'm guessing he doesn't have a muscle car, but still doesn't matter. That's fine. It'll look really cool. So Ivory Coast, if you want to be the starter, me and Big Tasty will line up for the first drag race. So all you need to do is just shoot a flare up in the air for us. So Ivory Coast, if you just want to line up on this line right here, just how I am. And Cody, if you could just keep out of the way. We're ready for the first drag race. Yeah, I thought this might happen. He has pulled quite a lead. It is in the supercar class, that car. I did say no supercars, but I'll make an exception for that one because it's technically not a supercar. It's sort of a street car, but very well done to King Tasty. I think he had an easy drag race there, mate. So once you've completed your run, if you just come back up on the other side of the drag strip, and then just make sure you don't get in the way of any cars that are setting off. So I'll be the starter this time for their race. Okay, so this time we have got Ivory Coast in the Coquette Blackfin, and we've got Cody over here in Sabre Turbo. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! They haven't gone. There we go. They're not going. Why are they not going? Oh, I think they were waiting until it hit the floor. Oliver's also gone in the tractor. You know, I want to try something out. I'm not sure who won that, so definitely let me know. We've got, who's this over here that I went against? Big King Tasty, isn't it? If you want to line up King Tasty in your car, I want to drag race you in this plane. I want to just see, I just want to compare the speeds. We've got Tearless Mage 5. He says my PSN is Maverick Frozen. If you can send me a friend request, I'll accept it, and then you can join the session. So if King Tasty, if you want to line up, actually, I tell you what, forget this idea. If you guys stay there, Cody, if you line up, all 4 of us will go at the same time. We'll all get lined up, and I will. What will I do? I'll throw a grenade, obviously far away, and when the grenade explodes, we'll set off. So I'll just buy some grenades. So Cody, if you just want to come back a little bit. So Ivory Coast, if you want to join in with us, then hop in your car, mate. I will throw a grenade. When it explodes, we'll all set off. Okay, here we go. Everybody is lined up. Throwing the grenade. Oops. There we go. When it explodes. There we go. Me and Cody have been left behind just a little bit. We are in muscle cars, so they're obviously going to be a little bit slower. But, yeah. Oh, Cody got the dub on me there as well. So, I think that was a win for Big Tasty, or King Tasty, sorry. And Ivory Coast came in second, Cody in third, and me in fourth. Yeah, this thing, as I mentioned, is not very fast, but it looks really cool. If you're going to a muscle car meet, I would definitely take this car. We've also got Oliver. He's turned up, but he doesn't seem to have a car, so I don't know what he's doing. I think he's going to have a go at drag racing in the Titan, which would be interesting. I would like to have a private race against Ivory Coast and see if I can get the win on him. So King Tasty, if you want to be the starter for us, that would be great. Oh, okay, he's joining in the. I'm going to see if I can get in the slipstream here. Tearless Mage 5 says that Banshee is he says that Banshee is not a muscle car. Yeah, I'm aware it's not a muscle car. I don't think King Tasty has a muscle car. So we're just letting him use that. I'm actually going to call out a different car. I'm going to call out my Apocalypse Imperator, which is the Mad Max car, if you don't know, because I've actually got the boost on that, so I might be a little bit faster with that. So if you guys want to get lined up for the next round, I will just call my car real quick and I will join you for the next race. Okay, so my car's just spawned in over here. This is the Apocalypse Imperator, which, if you don't know, was added in the Arena Wars DLC. And it's based off the Mad Max Ford Falcon. But it also has this nice boost feature. So, yeah, let's see how I fare this time. Okay, here we go. A little bit slow off the line, but we are catching there now. Let's go. Oh, we got a bit of a tank slapper going on there. Use the boost at the end. I'm going to take a victory there in the Apocalypse Imperator. I know it's a little bit cheaty to use the boost, but this car on its own would not have won. So I wanted to win at least one. So that was a win for me. And in second we had I think Ivory Coast, and in third we had King Tasty there. Well done for keeping up with me, boys, there. You didn't have any boost and you still kept up with me, so that's impressive. I also love the boost feature on this, that you can do it even while you're standing still. I think that's really cool. And your character inside, you can see my character also. Oh, I think we're going again. This is a lot faster than that Banshee. I'm not going to use any boost from now on. To only boost initially. I don't know if he's holding back or if it is just that fast. Yeah, that was another win for me right there. Yeah, as I was saying, I love that you can boost this car even while you're not accelerating. Because it looks really cool when you just stood on the starting line, you just keep shooting flames. Looks really cool. So we've had a little bit of a drag race now. We're going to head to our final location this evening, which is actually going to be the Santos Customs right here in the middle of the city. So we're going to cruise down the highway here. We're going to go past the prison and we're going to go this way towards the horse track. So don't go this way around, go towards the horse track, and then we're going to head to the Santos Customs in the middle of the city right there. If you want to jump in a different car, that's fine. I'm actually going to jump in a supercar because I think Oliver's called out his supercar over there. So if you want to call out a supercar, then yeah, I'm going to call out my Osiris. I've only got those two supercars that you see there. I'm a little bit broke at the moment. I've only got 200 grand, which sounds like a lot, but in GTA Online, that'll buy you a sock. So, yeah. Got my Osiris over here, based on the Pagani Huayra, in case you did not know. Just turn the radio off. So yeah, the back is very similar to the Pagani Huayra. The front is not so much the same. So yeah. Oops, sorry. I think what we'll do, because I just dinged you then accidentally, we'll head over to the customs just over here, and then we'll go on to the freeway and yeah, we'll cruise down to the Los Santos Customs from there. Whoops, that was a rock. Yeah, if I ding my car up a bit now, it doesn't really matter. This is not what you primarily do at a car show, off-roading in a supercar, but we'll ignore that. So we've not had a whole bunch of people join us tonight. We've had about 5 or 6 at any one time. But thank you very much to everyone who has joined this evening. I'm not ending the stream yet. I just want to say thank you very much for joining us. So if everybody could just repair up their cars, and then we will head down the highway to the Los Santos Customs. So who's this? This is Oliver, and we've got Maverick Frozen now has joined us, so he must have got in now, and Cody is still over at the drag thing. I think he's just gone AFK, so we're just waiting for, who's this? There we go. We're just waiting for, let's cruise down the, we'll cruise down to the highway now. People want to put their lights on, then that's fine, go ahead. It's turning a little bit darker now, so let's get past these traffic cars. Try not to ding your car up. We are going to Los Santos Customs, so we can repair our cars when we get there, but just look a lot better if we didn't ding the cars up. I think I've just gone the wrong way, haven't I? Yes. Sorry. We'll just cut across here. I know this is not how you would normally get on the highway. I just did a little detour there. Sorry about that, boys. Alright, let's open up the throttle on these. They are supercars after all, so let's see what they can do. We've got quite a bit of traffic in today's stream. Nothing I can really do about that. We could have gone into a death match and turned traffic off, but it's a lot harder to call out cars and such, so yeah, we'll just ignore that. Who's this coming down the highway? We've got Maverick Frozen. If you want to turn round, we're heading to Los Santos Customs in the middle of the city. I also forgot to look what cars people are in, but we'll do that when we get there. So we'll just continue. No, we'll turn off actually. Sorry. So yeah, it's just a little bit easier to get to Los Santos Customs this way than going on the motorway. You can get to it on the motorway, it's just a bit easier this way. So just continue straight here and we'll turn right at this next junction. Yeah, we'll turn right, turn off here, and then we can just boot it along here till we get to the customs. I think Oliver has already got there. Now we turn left here and go to the customs. I also love the sound of this Osiris. I think it sounds really nice. So if everybody wants to repair their cars and then just park along the wall like Oliver has done, that would be absolutely super. And we can have a look at everybody's cars then, and we'll get a photo as well. So Oliver's got all of his doors open. If you just shut your doors, mate, because I don't want to bang you. There we go, thank you. That's super. So Oliver has brought out his bright pink, he's brought out his bright pink, I've forgotten what this car is called. I'm just going to jump in your car real quick so I can see what it is. Why did it not tell me? I've forgotten what this car is, I'm very sorry. Could somebody please let me know in the live chat? I forgot what this car is called. Also, if you could put your lights on, if everybody could get out the car and put the lights on, that would be absolutely super, just so I can take a photo. We've also got V-Shift to Disappear is joining us, and Maverick Frozen, he's just coming over now, and Cody's still up here. I think he's gone AFK. TMPYS has said it's a Turismo. Ah, yes. Thank you very much for reminding me. Thank you. I forgot very briefly what car it is. because you don't see them very often. I forgot what car it was. So I've brought out the Pegassi Osiris, we've got the Turismo R, we've also got the Banshee 900R, and we've got Ivory Coast has brought out his Italy I forgot what this car is called, the GTO, something GTO, Italy GTO I think, or something. We've got, I think, whose car was this? This was, oh, this is Maverick Frozen's, what car was this? I'm really bad with car names, I'm sorry, I apologise. The Deveste 8, that's the brand new car that they added. We've also got, who was this? V-Shifter Disappear has brought in his, not the Shafter, it's the other one. The Schwarzer, I think. Or it might have been the Shafter. No, oh yes, it is the Shafter. So if you could just park up, that will be absolutely super. And whose car was this? I'll just tell Oliver turn the lights on for the photo. There we go. And also, whose car was this on the end? That was V-Shifter Disappear. Is he going to put the lights on? I'll just tell him. Right, and also, if everyone could hop out of the car, that would be brilliant. Oh, he's just disappeared again. I guess that's why they call him V-Shift Disappear. Not sure where he's going. We'll just wait till he comes back and park up, and then I'll get a photo of all the cars. So, yeah. He's actually... Oh, Cody is just joining us now in a helicopter. He must have realised that we've moved on. V-Shift Disappear is literally disappearing. I have no idea where he's going. Cody is in a helicopter up there. He's going to call in his car, so we'll just wait for him to come and then I'll get a photo. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, for those of you who are watching, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying the car show for all of you guys in the car show right now. Cody's just bringing his car over, I think. Actually, if everybody wants to stand by their car, next to their car, that would be super. So if you just want to stand sort of like in front of you, sort of to the side front of your car, but if everyone stands on the right hand side of the car, so like I am right now, that would be super, just so we know whose car is whose. Cody's just bringing his car over now. Big King Tasty, we'll just tell him to stand by his car, just so we can get a photo. Okie dokie, so I think everyone's standing by their car. I'm just going to Rockstar Editor just for a couple of seconds, and then what I'll do is I'll go into the Rockstar Editor and I'll take a screenshot from there. So this photo will be on Instagram, maybe not today, but keep an eye out for it this week. So there we go, that should be long enough. If everyone just stays where they are, I'll just move over, and I will just get one from here as well. There we go, that should be long enough. It might not be today when I post the photo, but hopefully sometime this week that should be okay. So as I was going to say, if you want to see that photo, follow me on Instagram, link in the description below, and that photo will be out sometime this week, so if you want to screenshot the photo then you can do that. But that is actually going to be it for this stream. I know I'm cutting it short just a little bit. We've only been streaming for 1 hour and 40, as you can see in the top left, and it is only 10 to 6, but I do want to cut the stream short today because technically the car show is over, so there's not a whole lot that we can do right now. So thank you very much to everybody who joined us this evening. So I'll just do a quick shout out. We've got Ivory Coast over here in his blue Ferrari GTO. I forgot what the actual name is. We've got V-Shift to Disappear in his Wagner, looking really nice. We've got Maverick Frozen in his Deveste 8. Cody Jones in his gold Tesseract. We've also got Oliver in his pink Turismo R, and of course King Tasty in his Banshee 900R. So thank you to everybody for joining us this evening. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Leave a like on the stream if you did enjoy, and also subscribe if you are new. I'm streaming every Sunday from 4 till 6, so if you want to be updated with that, follow me on social media, links in the description below, so you'll be notified when I am streaming. I don't know what we're going to be streaming next week, but I will update you on that sometime this week, so keep an eye out for that. But with all that being said, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.